And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nouri. Shaibi. Oh, well measured. Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Sakiri has a look and plays it forward. Spread to the right. Crosses it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zerouki. And the finish! Goal! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Algeria gain their reward with an early goal. Tries to pass it through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Now there's a fine ball. Place it in low. There's the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nouri. Shaibi is wide and looking to get onto this. Great work on the overlap. Nouri gets into a good position. And he's there to get it away. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shaibi. Played back into the centre. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's green grass ahead of him. Great chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Bakra is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he's gone looking for safety. And he's had it nicked away. super ball. And a chance! And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Nicely spread. And that was nowhere near his best. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Algeria have got it back. There's the shot! And a neat finish! And again they hit the front.
Goal scorer for Algeria.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Algeria with the lead. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So again, we have parity.
Tunisia really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
So a temporary halt to the action. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2.
Substitution for Tunisia, number 27. Coming on to replace him.
So once again, we're
number
underway.
19.
Tunisia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Look where it came from. Algeria have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a great pick out. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was superb, though. The way he fed the ball, the weight and the accuracy of it. Shame it ended the way it did.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Algeria needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Can he finish? It's a goal! Into the lead once more. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Substitution for Tunisia, number 5. Coming on the field is number 15.
Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Tunisia still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, this could be a shot, surely!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Look at the space, chance for a shot! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Number 13.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Substitution for Tunisia, number 20. Number 9.
So we have movement on
Coming
both
on the
benches.
field, number
It is
14.
compelling, this, utterly
Number 23.
compelling.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's got...
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
That has been knocked clear. Ball is over the line. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He might be in here. Real chance. It's hit the upright. Dorval. Abdelli.
Full added minutes have
Time
been
added on
indicated.
4 minutes. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for
Hello,
30
everyone.
more minutes.
This is an
So, Jim,
announcement
any
from the local
strong
police.
opinions after all of
Please
that?
take a look at the screen for
Well, look,
details
this has
of
been
current
a
road
hard-fought
closures
encounter,
around the
Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winners so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substitution for Algeria, number 12. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
Into extra time we go. Tunisia displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Meraya. Sassi being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Substitution for Tunisia, number 3. Number 12. Coming on the field, number 6. Number 2.
Sassi. Sleety. So much. Slitty! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Substitution for Algeria, number 15. Ryan
Time for a change in
Aitouri.
personnel.
Number 6. Coming on the field, number 13.
Benacer.
Number 10. Ismail Benacer.
Ball's gone astray.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
So that was it, the first period of extra
I
time.
would like to invite everyone to join me
Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Tries a shot! And how did he not put that away?
Substitution for Algeria, number 8. Coming on the
So
field
here comes a substitution.
number 19.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills.
Goal scored
This
for
might
Tunisia
just do it.
After 112 minutes is number
He
19.
made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Tunisia leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And he's managed to get rid. Well, they're looking at the referee, but oh, what has happened here? Tries from distance. That is decidedly lacking. Benacer. Tunisia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Now, can they get him away? And he's straight offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Sakiri.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Sassi
This is a
voted
police
man of the
announcement.
match, and
Please be made
deservedly
aware of
so.
the crowd control measures that will be in place
Thoughts on what
after the
we've
match.
just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.